Hi, my name is Kim and I am the founder of All About Spirit. T.O.W.N is an acronym that stands for Treatments Over What Now. And it's a program that I developed because when we're finished with our cancer treatment, it's really hard sometimes for us to step back into our lives. My motivation for creating T.O.W.N is because my transition from active cancer treatment into what became my new normal was really traumatic for me, and I couldn't find anybody to help me navigate that, to help me figure that out. I didn't want people to go through the trauma that I went through trying to figure out what life was going to look like after cancer. So I created a program based on what I call the spices of life. Cancer impacts your spiritual, your physical, your intuitive. There's huge amounts of change that go on. There's emotional components and your social life changes. And T.O.W.N takes a look at all 6 of those things, independent of anybody else, just looking at me as the survivor and saying, how has this impacted me? And what are the thoughts and the ideas and the beliefs that keep me trapped in the dissatisfaction of where I am today? People benefit from T.O.W.N by having an approach to recreate their lives based on what they want, with a starting point of where they are right here, right now. It's not considering anybody else, it's just looking at you and where you are and saying, where do you want to be? How can I help you get there? T.O.W.N is a 7-week program that spans 8 weeks, and the process is done over the internet. We use Zoom so we can do face-to-face conversations. And it's a small course, 8 people at most, so it can be intimate. Sometimes you have things that you want to say that you don't want to say to your family because you want to hurt them. You don't want to scare your children and say, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. So I create a safe place for people to talk about what's really going on. No judgment. You can say whatever you want, when you need to say it, how you need to say it, and then we'll pick up the pieces from there. But first you get to get it out. If you think that T.O.W.N might be a good fit for you, I do an interview process with anybody who's interested in joining the T.O.W.N family, and we find out if it's a good fit for you. And you can set up an appointment, you can connect with me on Facebook, or you can reach out to me on my website at All About Spirit and set up a time for us to do that initial interview.